Shadows creeping where time will hide. Beauty and
What's up, y'all? This is Jonathan Lippy, Beyond the Harmony, beyondtheharmony.com. This article was submitted to us by Lib21 from our Skull and Crossroads Society. It's from the Source magazine, the microphone check section. The title of the article is Too True to Be Real by Miguel Burke. I guess it's safe to say that the female rap scene has never been as fruitful as it is today. Everywhere you turn, there's another new Jill popping up to prove that you don't need a Y chromosome to control the microphone. Straight from the streets of Cleveland comes Too True, the first branch, sprouting off of Bone Thugs-n-Harmony's Mo Thugs family tree. The group's two MCs-Jhaz and Brina, are both lyrically tight with old school MC Lyte-like confidence. After first gaining exposure on the Platinum Family Scriptures album, the ladies' upcoming debut, New Breed of Female, is as raw and harmonically striking as the music of their mentors. With the group's third member, Archie Blaine, providing the beats, these sistas with voices are impossible to ignore. The Source. How did y'all hook up with Bone Thugs-n-Harmony? Brina. We all stayed in the same neighborhood in Cleveland, and we just did this little rap thing in the streets or whatever. We made each other a promise that whoever got on first, they was going to come back and get the other. And they kept their word. Jhaz. We were all signed to the same label at first. It was a little local label. But the guy wasn't down for the right things. And when they got on with Relativity, they came back and got us. Even though there are two female rappers in your group and you're called Too True, there is a third male member in the background. What do you think made him pair up with female rappers as opposed to rolling with some male rappers? Brina. Well, me and Jhaz, lyrically, we're just as tight as any guys out there. To me, it really ain't no female-male thing. If you got lyrics, you got lyrics. And with the vibe I had, the vibe Jhaz had, and the vibe Arch had, we just clicked tight. We got along real good, and we could work together as far as putting material together. We all had the same desire to get on in this rap game. We had that bond. There are female rappers out now who take a lot of heat because of the way they flaunt their sexuality in their image and music. What made Too True decide not to go that route? Brina. Well, because we've never been about that. I mean, it's all about the lyrics. We love rap. We love to create stuff. Archie loves to make beats. See, that's what we did. I ain't got to sell my body to you or give you something just to make you like what I make. I feel that we're lyrically talented enough not to sell our bodies. Jhaz. I mean, it's obvious that we're women, and if you're sexy, you ain't got to put it out there like that. That's the problem women encounter in this industry. It's always thrown up in their face that they are women, and they feel the need to put a sex image out there. We need to concentrate on our skills and being real. That's where the New Breed of Female thing comes in, because I feel like we're putting it down in a way that females ain't touched on yet. Everybody's talking about sex or something that sounds made up. But basically, we're talking about stuff that we live through, that happened to us, so people can relate to us better. One of the things that stands out about your album is that there is very little profanity on it, although the subject matter deals with a lot of what's going on in the streets. Was that a conscious decision on your part? Jhaz. Arch, he used to make a big thing about cussing back in the day. I guess because we thought that was in or whatever. And he was saying the hard thing about rapping was coming across without a lot of cussing and being on a level where everybody can feel you more. That way you could save on studio time as far as making clean versions. And he put us on a level, and we try to make a lot of our raps where they can be played on the radio. Brina. Too True don't feel that they have to cuss to get a point across. We could do plenty of songs without cussing. Plus, it's really not about the cuss words to make your raps what they are, because you can do it without the cussing and still come up with something that's tighter than someone who did cuss. But we still cuss here and there, though. I ain't saying we never cuss. It's obvious because of your connection and the melodic textures of your music that some are going to be quick to compare you to Bone. Does that bother you? Jhaz. Being with Mo Thugs, that's the first thing they want to say. Y'all sound like Bone. But the first thing we did was try our best not to sound like somebody. Brina. I'm not listening to somebody else's stuff like I'm going to rap like this person. But Arch puts that beat down, and me and Jhaz grab a pencil and paper and write whatever we feel. You may call it a certain style. I just call it being me. The source, October 1997. And it was from this issue with Master P on the front cover. I actually remember I had this issue back then. So Coolio, The Lox, Keyshawn Johnson, new music from EPMD. Keyshawn was in the Source magazine. Master P, you ain't seen loot like this. Salt and Pepper, Platinum Dreams, Sexist Schemes. Common, A Thinking Man's Life. Plus, Ladies Night featuring Lauryn Hill, Yo-Yo, Little Kim, Foxy Brown, Bahamadia, Missy Elliott, and many more. Look at Master P flexing that No Limit tank. Also in this issue, it's close to the centerfold, but not quite. A new millennium has dawned. Mo Thugs Records presents their first releases. Il Tru, A New Breed of Female, produced by Crazy Bone and Archie Blaine, coming this September. Poetic Hustlers, Trials and Tribulations, produced by Crazy Bone, coming this October. Mo Thugs Records, executive producers Crazy Bone and Lazy Bone, A&R supervisor Steve Lobel, coming soon after. Graveyard Shift. Thanks for watching. This is Beyond the Harmony. We'll check you next time.